Hey man, let me get y'all to like, comment, share, subscribe if you ain't in tune with what we doing. Switch gang, man. Y'all know how we came, man. I love each and every last one of y'all, man. So with that being said, bro.
Beat too hard, flow so hard, know I got bars, leave a nigga scar, push a nigga back like 4 feet far, hate 03, yeah, you know I go hard, all that hating, but you should've won awards, striving for the youth, yeah, you know I reach far, pussy nigga hating, gon' call that law, nigga so fake, shoot you down like a dog, got a paper chase, had a fast pace, spit that real so you can't relate, gotta maintain, boy, I gotta stay straight, already know I'm about to win this race, stack it up, boy, I gotta get this cake, cause I wanna see my mama straight, tryna shorten up that murder rate, niggas just feel with so much hate.
Ooh, we back off in this thing. Ooh, my voice kind of raspy. I don't know. Was I yelling today? I was busting ass when I caught today. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was busting ass. Man, listen. And I ain't gonna lie. Before we even get into today's subject, I kind of want to talk about this basketball clip too. Because I didn't really get the heating up until like towards the end. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I had to been out there shooting bricks damn near all day for like, and I'm gonna clip this up and I'm gonna make a separate video to show y'all this. Like, I'm talking about I was shooting bricks, like my normal shot, I was shooting bricks. Now, come towards like the end of the game, well, the end of the day, we started playing King of the Court. When I break these clips down to y'all, I want y'all to see how the same exact shot I work on starts to fall. I scored really 5 straight baskets. And this ain't no slight to bro who I was playing, because bro square business. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna act like he just a fucking slouch or nothing like that. Nah, bro, he like that. But I just want y'all to see how the same exact shots I was taking and getting pissed at myself for missing. Notice how when I'm actually in the game and when I'm actually in go mode, those same exact shots begin to show up. And these bitches ain't missing this time. It was one time when I hit this man, I ain't gonna lie, he hit the ball out of my hand. I just picked it up at the spot, and I missed the same shot earlier. I missed the same shot like 4 times earlier. Back to back too. That ain't about how many times you miss, bro. I work on that shit. I work on that shit for a reason. I work on that shit, boy. I work on that shit. I know where you're gonna be. Like, I was breaking this move down to my son earlier. Hence how the first time when I scored that bitch, when I got the ball back, the jab step I hit him with set him up at the spot I don't need him to be at. So when I jab step in, see, after I make these shots like this, or after you done figured out that I'm square business and you have to guard up at this point, now it's whatever the fuck I want to do. Because notice how when I hit that nigga with that jab step, he set himself, in my mind, once you take a step back or once you back up, either way it go, I got you already. Mentally, I done beat you. I ain't even scored and I done beat you. You know why? Because you really expected me to do something that you done seen me do before. No. I finna jab this way and I'm gonna take one dribble and pull this bitch. And I know it's money. I know it's money. Like, I want y'all to see how my game translates from me just bullshit. Now, when we check up and when we start checking, ain't no friends out here. Hey, if you want to beat me, you got 30. You got 30, but anyway. Today's topic, oh, Steve fell over, bro. Steve fell over. Steve be chilling on mine. He be chilling. Now, today's topic, before we get into it, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you ain't in tune, what the fuck we doing, man? Switch gang. Y'all know how we came, man. Did y'all miss me? Little old me. Little old me. Boom. Shannon Sharp, aka Uncle Shay, aka aka Shannon, aka Shay Shay, whatever you want to call him. AKA, hey, I be on the miles in that yak. Yeah, AKA, you yell and scream, you lost. Shout out to Aunt, shout out to Aunt. Now, the reason why I'm coming here, because I'm pretty sure that the majority of the world, you watching this, you already know that Shannon Sharp is no longer partners or going to be working with Espn. reason stemming from his current lawsuit, which was, I believe, settled out of court and deemed something racial or some shit like that, like meaning she cannot bring this case up again. First of all, bro, y'all do me a favor. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about them fucking with Aunt right now. First of all, y'all let me know how y'all feel about ESPN deciding that they're going to remove themselves from the likes of Shannon Sharp. First of all, bro, I'm going to let ESPN, let me just shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you. But ESPN, let me give you some free game as to why you really went and got Shannon after he left Undisputed. Because the video that I just watched, y'all tried to say that the sole reason for him leaving Undisputed or FS1, Fox Network to be exact, Fox Sports, whatever you want to call this shit. The reason for him leaving that was originally due to an argument that him and Skip Bayless had, which caused Shannon to miss the next episode of Undisputed, which involved DeMar Hamlin. For those of you who do not know who DeMar Hamlin is, that's somebody who is a living legend of how motherfuckers be having God on their side. DeMar Hamlin died on the fucking field, bro. And with all due respect to the NFL game, bro, but I don't give a fuck what. If that was your son, would you want that game to continue? If that was your little brother, would you want that game to continue? If that was your fucking baby or your father, your son, whatever, would you want that game to continue after this man was legally pronounced dead in front of the whole National fucking Football League? I don't give a fuck about no playoff position, because that was Skip's argument. Skip's argument was, how the fuck can the NFL postpone or cancel a whole game that is vital in the NFL season? Bro, don't nobody care when it comes to life. Oh, or is it because he's a black player that it didn't matter? So, in order from Shannon to really refrain from slapping the rest of the blonde hair from off Skip's head, in order to refrain from doing that, because he knew Skip was going to have some kind of who-wop to say about what he did, Shannon decided, okay, I'm going to take the next day off in protest of what you said. Skip would go on to take this shit upon himself to go on a whole rant while Shannon was gone, and he tried to bring this up when Shannon came back. That ain't the reason why they fell out. No. Because if y'all don't know, bro, go do your homework. I'm gonna put a thumbnail of the video I made about Mr. Skip Bayless, Mr. Freak Bayless. The real reason that Shannon left, bro, is because that bitch Molly, the co-host of the goddamn show, Skip wanted to fuck, but Shannon was fucking. I made a video about that. He done offered Molly, I'm talking about hundreds of thousands just to fuck. Y'all ain't gonna talk about how Molly done filed law, excuse me, I'm talking a little too fast. Y'all ain't gonna talk, y'all didn't say how Molly filed lawsuits against Skip Bayless, bro. And she also included how Skip was jealous of the fact of the relationship that her and Shannon shared. He used to go to her and tell her shit like, it's cause you fucking him that you don't like me, huh? Yeah, the dude who I was just watching, I ain't gonna call you out, cause I fuck with you and I fuck with your channel. But at the same time, if you gonna talk about it, bro, let's talk about it for real, cause it's a lot that you left out in there, my guy. You ain't gonna talk about the fact how when Shannon was finna choke that nigga on live air because he told Shannon, so what, to his goddamn NFL career. You ain't gonna talk about how Shannon took the motherfucking glasses off and was ready to slap the rest of the goddamn freak off his ass. You ain't gonna talk about that. And he had the fucking audacity to tell Shannon, a 3-time Super Bowl champion, well decorated throughout the NFL, Mr. Freak Bayless, what the fuck have you done that even remotely makes you feel like you have the right to say so what about a Hall of Famer's career? And the argument was about that bitch ass nigga Tom Brady. Cause every single time when Shannon brings up the fact how Tom, and matter of fact, let's say this, how his dick pirate says it, aka Freak Bayless. Thomas Patrick Edward Brady Jr. It's crazy how you know the fucking man whole government name and you ain't never met this nigga day in your life. But you tore down the man who sat across from you for 7 years straight and built your fucking ratings up. And really the only reason the world even knows you for real is because of Shannon. In the debates that y'all had, and Shannon that grilled your ass on. We also know you because of how many times Shannon that came to your fucking defense in live interviews, bro. When they brought people up to that fucking platform that you said crazy shit about, but you were scared to say it in their face. But Shannon stood on business for you. Hence the T.O. situation. Yeah, I don't know if y'all was, a lot of y'all wasn't even alive to know what happened. And that's crazy. Cause me and my homie G, who just, bro, we used to sit up 10 o'clock in the morning, my nigga, smoke backwoods, bro, and watch this show. Really, the show Undisputed was originally, no, First Take was originally called Cold Pizza. It wasn't an Undisputed. Cold Pizza was really hosted by that fuck ass nigga Stephen A. And what's his name? Freak Bayless. But he couldn't handle Stephen A, bro. So he decided, okay, I'm gonna go get a man who know what he talking about and know what he doing to build myself up. But I'm gonna tear him down. Tell the world how you really didn't want to come up there and look at Shannon in his face because you thought this man, I ain't gonna say you thought, you was jealous of the fact that him and the co-host was fucking. First of all, bro, when I used to watch the show, I said to myself, I knew they were fucking. Molly just too friendly with Shannon. Shannon too friendly with her. I'm a nigga. I know what's going on. Shannon beating them cheeks loose. Yeah, he is. And Skip, you mad because you can't do that, huh? I know it. Tell that side of the story, folks. Y'all ain't gonna tell. And not just with Molly, bro. It's been so many lawsuits filed against Mr. Freak Bayless. That's why Shannon really left the first time. Then Stephen A. Let's get to this fucking half-head fucker here. Then Stephen A., you got the audacity to offer him a job, bro. And don't get me wrong, bro. Props to you for doing that, bro. Let me not sound like no hating ass bitch. But at the same time, bro, you let them tear Shannon to pieces, bro. After giving this man a helping hand when he needed the most. Because the moment he left FS1, if I'm not mistaken, you said out your own mouth, you called that man and was like, I got you. Was it really just to get the ESPN ratings up because them shits was falling off with that bitch ass nigga Dan Orlovsky? We talking about the same nigga who ran out the back of a fucking end zone. And y'all got him giving takes up there. Honestly, we talking about the guy who ran out the only reason the world knows who fucking Dan Orlovsky is because he's the guy who got chased by Jared Allen out the back of the fucking end zone, bro. For the young kids who watching this and don't know the game I'm talking about, Minnesota versus goddamn Detroit, bro. Jared Allen chased that nigga out the back of the end zone, fam, and he didn't know he was in the back of the end zone. That's all we know you for. Oh, you knew that. Motherfuckers ain't want to listen to Stephen A because he's damn near like Freak Bayless. The motherfucker who ain't never pick up a basketball. The motherfucker who ain't never you ain't never stepped on the gridiron a day in your life, but you got so much to say about these players. Here's how when Russell Westbrook, say his name right, fuck nigga. Here's how when Russell Westbrook ran down on you, bro, for playing with his name and calling him Westbrook. How you ain't had that same energy. Fuck, nigga. I'm just saying, you ain't want that smoke then, huh? You got a lot of mouth, bro, but then when it come down to it, bro, when these players catch up with your glamour, bro, it ain't what we see on TV. It was always Shannon, bro. It's always Shannon. Because now, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes Stephen A, I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes you do stand on business, but you hide behind what you say too, bro. Y'all let them tear Shannon down, bro. Luckily, he has Nightcap and Club Shay Shay, which is arguably on pace to do way better than fucking ESPN. In Undisputed, which is now called the fucking Facility. They changed, when Shannon left, let me give y'all some free game. When Shannon left Undisputed, these niggas changed the whole cast in the name of the goddamn show. Damn. Y'all mean to tell me, bro, a man who ain't never had no scandal besides that little internet shit that just went down. A man who ain't never had no flaws in his career, bro. 3-time Super Bowl champion, well-decorated NFL career, bro. Arguably first ballot Hall of Famer, bro. We talking about a man who I know for a fact if his grandma knew if he was doing that shit, right, man, his grandma slap her ass down from the heavenly gates right now and slap the fucking rest of the hair off in the head, man. Stop playing. I find it crazy that when Shannon begins to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger than what the fuck y'all thought Shannon would ever be, now y'all coming to play with his career. Come on, man. Come on, man. Do better, bro. Like I say, the man's sitting right here on the wall behind me, bro. I hate to bring your name up in this, bro, but it is what it is. Y'all let Big Ben allegedly touch on a 16-year-old girl, bro, with no repercussions. Y'all let him come out, play in the Super Bowl, and still play football with no repercussions. Y'all didn't care. I hate to say it, bro. Is it because Big Ben white? Because that's what we were just talking about with Deshaun Watson, bro. For those of you who did not get to see Deshaun Watson in Houston, Deshaun Watson was on pace to be damn near possibly one of the greatest fucking QBs that we've ever seen. He was going to put it like this. If Cam Newton and fucking Michael Vick had a baby, it would be Deshaun Jackson, not Lamar Jackson. Damn, I said Deshaun Jackson. I meant Deshaun Watson. Not Lamar Jackson, because Lamar can't really throw like that. Man, listen here, bro. Deshaun could sling that bitch 80 yards, bro. Deshaun could sling that bitch 80 yards, and he could run 82. I find it crazy that the moment that man just wanted out of a fucking team who wasn't going to win nothing ever in mankind history, now all of a sudden every single fucking massage parlor in Houston and massage therapist saying this man done touched on them. Crazy work, bro. Crazy fucking work, bro. Crazy work, man. Shout out to Uncle Shay, though. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Nightcap. Shout out to Club 6. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you went into it. What we doing, man? Subscribe. Y'all know how we came, man. I love each and every last one of y'all. Thank y'all for y'all time, support, love, etc. Fucking etc. I don't like how they doing Uncle Shay, though. I don't like that. But y'all let me know in the comment what y'all think, though. Till next time, I'm out.